Well, back out here again. Kind of gave up on the stumble issue for right now. I had to change gears, man. I had to get a break from that thing. And figured I'd do the clutch. At least we can get something accomplished now. And then once I get it in, I'll get back on the wiring issue going on. As you can tell by the table, yeah, got wiring laid out, and I got the schematic and everything else. We'll get there. We'll eventually prevail. Well, you seen the last video, that old AutoZone clutch was not holding. So we got spec instead. I've ran these before, and a couple different ones. I like them. The only problem is they're a little harsh. They're all or nothing, but you get used to it. So, as you can see, I kind of got a head start already. Got the trans out last night. Like I said, I was digging through harness and everything else last night, and I was like, you know what, I gotta get this clutch in anyway, so I might snatch her out. So, that is the game plan this morning, is to get this back in there and see if we can't figure out this wiring issue, which I know we can. It's got to be something stupid. It has to be, and I'm just not wrapping my brain around it yet. So we'll get there. Takes time. It's frustrating. Wiring sucks. Everybody knows that. It's one of the hardest parts of a car. I'll do mechanical all day over wiring all day. So let's get on this thing right here. I'm gonna clean this flywheel up just with a little whiz wheel real quick. Get the new clutch up in it and get the bell housing up in there. Got probably hours worth of work to do here. You know what I mean? We'll have that back in. All right, check her out. Just like that, flywheel is resurfaced. Yep, you don't want to sit there and hold it in one spot too long. You just keep her whipping around it. So now we got to get the old clutch out here and we'll get her lined up in there. Wait, Jay, I'm gonna fix that air compressor, man. All right, let's get her up out of here. So here she is. Like I said, it's a lot more aggressive. It's a puck clutch rather than that. Which this actually has like some life left in it, but it just wasn't holding up to what we were doing with it. Not a biggie. So, we gonna go back to, oh, it stopped leaking. Air compressor gets to a certain pressure and it stopped leaking. I don't know. I gotta fix it someday. All right, so anyhow, back on what we're doing here. ADHD there kicked in. All right, let's get this up in there. Bolted it up. We can get her going here. Comes with everything you need, obviously. It's got a pilot bearing too, but I'm not putting it in because I literally just put a new pilot bearing in that thing. So, no sense in putting another new pilot bearing in it. There we go. She's up in there. It's nice and smooth. So, yeah. I always go around my bolts 2 or 3 times, counting them, just to make sure. All right, let's get the bell housing up in there, and I will tell you what, this bell housing right here is a raging pain, which I don't remember. It's been a long time since I had BBK headers, and I used to do this junk on the ground all the time. Now I'm getting to be an old man, pushing up on 50 years old, doing this stupid stuff, but getting between them headers in there, huge pain in the ass, let me tell you now. But whatever. Housing's in, clutch cable's on. All I do is I just take up the slack from the get-go. Not really putting a real pressure on it. So this way you can still have some kind of movement out of it, but it also holds the throwout bearing in there. She's all lined up. Trans is ready to go in. That's the fun part now anymore. Just not be getting home, man. All right, clutch is all done. Now, put my wiring back here in the box. And then, mess with the Holley again. Let's see what's going on with that real quick. Really hope I can figure it out today. If I can, should be chirping gears down to Brody's in no time. All right, let's get into this. All right, so what I'm doing now is coming underneath here onto the J1B connector right here. That one. And I'm looking at B14, which is black with a yellow tracer, that one. I want to make sure that has ground, because that's what goes out to the cylinder heads. So I just want to make sure that don't have a break in it. They say if that wire is brakes or whatever. It can cause all kinds of weird issues. So I'm gonna check that real quick, see what happens. All right, still haven't figured out the Holley. Run that ground and everything else didn't work. So I'm gonna take it out and drive it. Just so I can tell you I got some kind of wind. You know what I mean? With the put a clutch in it. Take it out, see how it does anyway. Clutch hold. That's plus, right? Here's something. It does break loose in third still. Better break loose in second. Five does that clutch. Trying not to rev it up too tight because this alternator's not hooked up. Now we're going to adjust that clutch. A little tight getting it up there. Up stalled. Back alive. Up all around. Yeah. Still not running great, but battery is, or the alternator's not charging. Like, gotta kind of keep playing with throttle a little bit. So it's definitely not great, that's for damn sure, but voltage might be way down. I can't see shit. See it down by me, it's loading up again. I don't know. Now let's try it with the alternator hooked up. It should be reading alternator voltage. So much different items too when it's charging. Kind of surges it carries on. One other thing I'm going to try now. A wire from a TFI right here that the heavy hook into and run to your ground side of the coil. That wire, try to wrap that with some aluminum foil. See what happens. I'll bring her back to basics here. I'm gonna start wrapping everything with aluminum foil. See what happens. Can't hurt, right? Gonna try it out. May seem silly, but I don't care. I am to the point I am going to try anything. Anything. Next is going to be wrapping the alternator. This don't do nothing. So, be prepared for that. Okay. I did a fancy job on that wire, didn't I? It's fancy. She does look at her. This goes through here. This is on the ground signal of the coil from the terminator. So we gonna see if this helps anything at all. Whether or not, I don't know. But dude, I am at my end here of things try. So, people mentioned this, and I had read about this online. So, guess we're gonna see. Oh, what are you doing? You get it out of there. There we go. Wrappy dappy. Wrapping. Come on, one little small spot right here. That'll be the spot that causes the issue if I don't wrap it. So, wrap it. There you go. Just think when you're a teenager. Wrap it. All right. Yep, and there. I mean, you figure aluminum foil keeps the aliens away, so. Maybe to keep RFI away. And it is definitely worth a try. After everything I have been through, anything is worth a try. You go right here. Or right here. Get your butt through there. There you are. Like I said before, this thing worked great with the 302 in it, with the same kit, wired up the same. I changed it to the SN style starter. Only thing I've done different. So then it had this issue. So then I started doing everything, different alternators, you name it. Went back to exact stock 2G alternator and everything else. Can't fix nothing either. So I'm literally at the end of my rope here of things to do. So, why we're trying this now. Because if it gets a little bit better or anything, then I'll know that, hey, you know, you're on to something. So, stay the same like it's been doing, then I'll know, no, nothing. You're on the wrap aluminum foil and wire. And that is it. All right. Phew. I don't think it'd be this much of a workout, but it is. It sure is. All right. So, what do you think? Think it's gonna make a difference? I do know. I hope you know, because I don't know. All right, let's try that. See if it makes any kind of difference at all. no difference at all. So it's not feeding off of the coil wire. Off there. So, what now, fellas? Fellets? Could turn the lights off in here, fire it up, I guess. See, we'll see a sparkly show somewhere going on. Maybe. Try wrapping the alternator real quick. I'm gonna try that real quick, see what happens. Now, where I kind of wrap this so it doesn't hit the main lug to the battery and don't arc off on my exciter wire. Choices, choices. Slide through here, maybe. You can get close to my exciter wire right here, though, ain't I? Where is that, baby? Let me just see. How do I get like that? And just to try, you know what I mean? Is it gonna stay there or it's not gonna stay there? I don't think it wants to stay there. Here, get a bit behind a bracket there. How's that look? Yeah. Make sure you don't hit my wire. My wire. Belt. There we are. You just like that. Now. I don't know. Might work. Might fall off immediately when I start it. What if I just put a little piece of tape or something on it, maybe? I'll try a little piece of tape, just make sure. Maybe it'll stay. Here's a couple pieces of tape. Just to see. Yeah, puppy dog. Piece of tape right here. There we are. And piece of tape right here. There we are. Now, guess we'll see now. I'll show you what I'm doing here real quick. Yeah, let me show you real quick. So, there. That's all I'm doing. Just taking it and kind of wrapping it around kind of the best I could. And just see. If it gets a little bit better, then I'm onto something. If it don't change just like the other one, then I'm probably not onto anything. Let's see. All right. Let's see if it stays on there. Or short jaw there or something. You tell them it's not going to run right, goes taxes here and goes. Maybe wrap the distributor next? Let's try it, dude. I'll wrap everything. I'll wrap the whole damn car. Alright, distributor's turn. I just wrap the TF line on, you know that, the module? Let's do that. Let's wrap it all. This way it isolates it. Wrap it down. Alright, you know what? Might get nothing for it. It's whooping me. Put another piece behind it. Makes me think of all the reading you do about the sniper units. People have to do all this stuff. You'll never hear about this on Terminators. But, okay, there. See, they all ground together. This round TF5 now. Just to see. There we go. There we go. All wrapped up like a present. All right, let's see what happens. We're gonna mark off. We'll be like, oh, not a problem. Same issue. Maybe it's not a RFI issue. Maybe it's a back feeding issue. I don't know where we come from there on that either. So, Well. All right. Try one more thing. Time to go. Lights out. Well. What now? What else? What else can we try here? Maybe it is, like I said, maybe it's a back feeding problem, but I don't know where. I have literally eliminated the whole car and had just the engine run off of nothing but the Holley. And that was it. So, I mean, it's obviously not on the car side. It's got to be on the Holley side. Somehow or another, I am back feeding it. I don't know how. Somebody had made a mention of maybe the wrong injector data, but the guy that tuned it, I mean, he knows. So I don't see that being an issue. Plus, these injectors, they're fuel injector clinic ones, they're in the thing. All I gotta do is click on it, and they are in there, I've seen it. So it's not like that wasn't done. I don't know. I'm gonna call Holley, I guess, tomorrow. I haven't called them yet. Just to see what they happen to say. Maybe they've seen this problem. Like I said, I've Googled it, and 80% of them you're gonna find is snipers, if not more. And then the ones that I did find that had the exact same issue as me, when it's charging, you know what I mean, the tack jumps, you get like a dirty ignition signal is what the issue is. But nobody has ever came back with a fix on it yet. There was one guy that came back, he had a 496 in a Chevrolet truck on YouTube, but he had a crane trigger. Apparently it was set up wrong in the Terminator, and that was caused his issue, and he went through a couple alternators trying it and everything else, but his was different. I got excited when I seen the video. I thought maybe I'd be on something, but I didn't. So, I don't know, man. Y'all did hook the runs good. I mean, it stalled and stuff, but I mean, that's expected. The voltage is only like 11. I think I got back in here, it was like 11.6 or something. So I mean, you're not getting all your voltage. So I really don't know what could be causing this though. Because I have tried about everything that my brain knows. And anytime anybody recommended something, if I hadn't already tried it, I've tried it. And it just hasn't came to light yet. Not yet. All right. Guess I got you guys know tomorrow what Holley says. Hopefully they have something different that I haven't done that I can try. Because has not been good yet. It's a weird one. Very, 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 very weird one. But we'll get her eventually. Got good news. It's fixed. Found a problem. The MSD distributor. What was it?
I think these heads are lighter than they have our heads.
Really?
Yeah, it's more work.
Because they're high-po. High-post, isn't it? I thought I had tried a stock distributor in this thing. Come to find out, I started looking through my receipts of when I got the injectors and everything else. Come to find out, I think I had stuck the MSD in it when I put the correct injectors in it. So I had never tried another distributor like I had thought. Tony made a good point when we were talking yesterday. He said, I think you did it with the injectors, and you know what? 152,000% correct he was. So a buddy of mine loaned me a stock distributor. I slammed her in there, and dude, tack no longer jumps. Purrs like a kitten. Like all I do now is set timing, and I get it back down to Justin. He said he wanted to just clean up the tune a little bit while it's charging, which makes sense. So, hallelujah. It's fixed. Thank God. I got about 100 hours wrapped up in this piece of junk. So yes, this video right here is definitely on a happy note ending. Real happy. Peace out.